Hey, this is Jeff at Fat and Ordinary. How you all doing today? So, went back to an old job that I had for years. That I was working in a Servo, which is a petroleum station or a gas station for foreigners. And it's pretty amazing how muscle memory works. So there was just a bunch of activities that I had to continue to do that I just remembered. Now, some things have been rearranged, so sometimes things are a bit difficult to find. But at the end of the day, you can go back to what you were doing. I couldn't actually remember the code to the door, but I just stuck my fingers there and they pretty much automatically did it. Couldn't remember the password for the iPad to check temperature of refrigerators and all that sort of stuff. But then again, my fingers seem to remember everything. It's quite amazing how the human body works and how muscle memory works and things like that. I did these shifts because, loyalty to the people that I worked with, not necessarily the company. I don't care about the company one way or another, but the people that I worked with, I was there for years. And I've just stayed on the books as a casual employee so that people can go on holidays and stuff. And they know that it's around other jobs. But because I injured myself and had that week and a half off with my dodgy foot because I don't know how to operate screen doors, luckily my foot's healed enough that I could go back to that and do that. And it'll pretty much make up for the lost income from those other things. And don't really have much else to say today. I was just rather interested that it's like riding a bike. You pretty much always remember. You overthink things sometimes, same as driving. Sometimes you overthink the driving and make mistakes as a consequence. But you teach your body to do things like walking, talking, everything else. And sometimes you might stammer and slur, and sometimes you might trip over your own feet. But at the end of the day, evolution is an amazing thing that's created this incredible machine called the human body. And we don't necessarily need to overthink all of these things to get things to function the way they're meant to. It's almost as if even activities that we're partaking in that aren't part of the functioning of the human body in some ways become autonomous, like breathing and blinking and your heart beating and things like that. We don't have to remember to do any of those things. Our bodies do it all by themselves. But it seems some of these other things are a bit do them all by themselves too. Just interesting. I found it curious.